Hey guys, Kev here, and I have a fidget video for you. So these are all items that are newish. This one's not. I've reviewed this one, but the other three are really new to me, and they're all spinner type items. Some have multiple sort of, things they do, but they're mostly spinners, and I would argue they're kind of tabletop spinners, except two of them you can kind of use as ring spinners, so I don't know, whatever you want to argue. I wonder if you could take this one apart. Hold on. I don't know what happens if you do this, so bear with me a second. Okay, so it's kind of a button in there, right? It's not... You're not going to be able to like put it on your ring and spin it. You know what I mean? Your finger and spin it. So yeah, this one would just be a regular sort of spinner in that case, right? Let me tighten that up. But two of these, hold on. It's not all the way tight yet. Is it? I think it is now. Yep. All right, so I just want to talk about these because they're all kind of spinner things. They're not necessarily like fidget spinners in the sense that they have like the bar spinners or the tri-wing, or those are more traditional. I don't have any of those. I'm trying to test the waters on that. I've been having detailed conversations with a couple of buddies, and they're all about the tungsten spinners, and it's got me interested. So, but this is kind of where I started because I wanted to just try these cool looking items. To me, these are like desk items that look cool. You know what I mean? But these two are kind of like ones you would carry. I'd say these two are mostly just desktop items. But you could carry it. I have carried this and enjoyed carrying it, but it's awkward and heavy, right? So let's just kind of talk about them, right? These two are from ACedc. These two are from Lautie. This is the ACedc 3B. It's the newest item, I think. This is the ACedc Start Button. This has been around. I think it's kind of like at the end of its lifespan. Once they're sold out, they're gone. There's not many left. This is the Lautie SAM. I believe they kind of just keep this one stocked. If I saw the number on there right, this was like number 1300 or something. And this is the Lautie Mini Dealer, which is a very popular item. And this is a Hatedust collaboration, so it's kind of a limited version. I got in on this on a Facebook group, Lotto or whatever you call it. So you have two from ACedc, two from Lautie. I feel like Lautie is revered a little bit more, but I feel like ACedc, to me personally, nails it a little bit more. Lautie is more like their stuff looks good and it works fine, but like the ACedc ones are like, they're kind of satisfying for me. They kind of hit the spot where these kind of just look cool and are semi-good, if that makes sense. So yeah, the first one I got is this mini dealer, which is called the mini dealer because I guess it kind of looks like a poker chip. And they had a full-size one called the dealer. And they had a chip originally. It was just kind of like a titanium or stainless or whatever poker chip looking thing. And I believe it had this in the inside. Like here, I'll try to show you. This comes out. All it does is kind of hold the piece together. This comes out. That's zirconium, by the way. So is all of that in there. All the black stuff you see is actually zirconium, but that's all that does is hold this on. It has no other function. But I believe the poker chip has this. It just has this. There's no spinner on it. It's just a chip with a sort of like swappable inlay type thing, cap. And you could swap them out or whatever. And then from there, I think they did the full-size dealer, which turned it into essentially this, a spinner. And it's pretty cool. It's kind of like half of it spins and the other half doesn't, so it's a little bit different than traditional spinners where, you know, the whole thing here spins and you just kind of hold a central point. On this one, you can kind of rest it anywhere you want on the back side, and it'll spin. It's pretty cool, but that's all it does is spin, right? It doesn't click, it doesn't do anything else. So there's a full size and a mini. This is the mini Hatedust collaboration. As I stated, it's got some zirconium in it. Very cool piece. I think I paid $180 for this guy. And then the full size one comes in. All I've seen is like copper and brass. I haven't seen any other versions. The mini I've seen in like zirc and titanium and stuff. Those are very expensive and rare. But it spins for an actual like good long time, where some of these kind of suck like this. I just got this, honestly, and it spins for like maybe 20-30 seconds tops. This one will spin for like a couple minutes. And the ACedc ones, I've had this one I timed and I got it to spin for like a minute and a half, 2 minutes, which I think is pretty good, right? And I just kind of nicked that one, so it might slow down. And then this one I timed recently, and this one went on for 5 minutes. I don't know if you can hear it. But it's got a very nice sound to it. It's quiet, but it's got that whoosh sound to it. I really enjoy this one. You can see how I can kind of hold it on my fingertip, move it around. I don't know. There's just something about this that, out of the box, I did not love this. I didn't do an unboxing because I was kind of in a rush to just get it out of the box and check it out. I didn't love it because I'm not normally a big spinner guy, and you know, I gotta warm up to things. And it also has this haptic coin feature, right? And I'm like, I wish they had made that more clicky, right? It's not very clicky. That's really all it does. This is called the 3B from ACedc, and I apologize, I'm kind of all over the place. You can take this apart in a few ways. It's pretty interesting. You guys saw me take the center caps out, or whatever you call those things. These come out, actually on both sides they come out, and they're just magnetically held in there. Right? And then you have these pins right here, and I'm pretty sure those are what give you the ratcheting kind of sound. And you can actually take this piece off, and then those will actually fall out. So like if I tilt it, probably get one to fall out, or maybe another piece comes out first. There we go. So that ring came off, and then now they can fall out real easy, right? And I think these just are ratcheting into something. Let me see if I can. My fingers are too big for this stuff. I'm always struggling to get these things back together. Got that one. Oh. God damn it. Sorry. This is why I want to show you guys the insides of stuff, but it's just a struggle. I need like tongs. Like little mini tongs. See if I can just lay it down instead of holding it. Oh, okay. So you have that piece. You obviously have these buttons, they're called. And then this, I guess it kind of ratchets onto these grooves. I don't know. Let's see. So nothing. That's just a bearing, I think, of some sort. And then this piece goes on top. Oh, maybe it's those grooves. Let's see. Must be. And I guess the point of this is you could you could technically buy different buttons and different inlays, right? And then you could change the entire color scheme of it. But anyway, it's a really good spinner, I've noticed. At least for me, being a pretty beginner with spinners, I really enjoy this. It's fun to hold. I can actually fingertip, like, hold it like this. I have no balance, guys. Like, I can't ever balance a spinner, and this is balancing pretty well for me. I enjoy it. And then this is satisfying enough that it doesn't, like, kill it. At first it did, but now I'm kind of like, you know what? It's kind of a quiet fidget for me. I can do this and not annoy the whole room. And then, you know, I can switch over to having a really cool spinner. And I've actually, you know, I've gotten to be at a point where I enjoy this a lot, actually. So that's the 3B from ACedc. And then this is the SAM from Lautie. It's a very popular one, I think, or it's been around for a while, and it's essentially just a similar style to this. This has the little ball bearings on the sides, right? This has the Lautie sort of death skull thing, or whatever you call it. And then it has like a, I think this is just so your finger can kind of rest, and maybe if you're a small person, your fingers fit in there a little better. Mine don't fit that great, but you can push this out. It's held in with O-rings. Oops. This is Lautie products. This is, this says 6029. So they've made a boatload of these. And then it says CO and CU, which I believe would be copper and, wait, what? Copper and copper? CO and CU. Well, CU is copper, right? What's CO then? Copper and is copper nickel one of, I don't know. Interesting. Maybe it's copper nickel. I don't know. But that's it. I mean, that's really all it does. You can put it on your ring, and that's kind of the party trick here, I think. It's very much like the Benchmade, the Black Mirror Designs bolt, the BM bolt that I had. You know, you just have this thing in the center and it pops out, and then you can turn it into a ring spinner, or you can put this back in and then use it as a table spinner, or hold it in your hand, or whatever you want to do. And that's really all it does. It doesn't do any other type of ratcheting or fidgeting or anything like that. I guess we can see how long it spins. It's, you know, maybe been 25-30 seconds at this point, and it's already basically done. So it just, you know, it's not one of those that's going to go on and on and on. But it is cool. It's very small, so I get it. I think, you know, people probably enjoy this one. And then you have the Start Button from ACedc. And this is one of my favorites. This is in stainless steel all around. And I do wish that I had been able to find a, did I finally figure out how to unscrew it? So hold on a second. I'm trying to be careful because I'm guessing there's a way to screw the clicker up. Let me just be careful with it. I apologize. I didn't mean to do this right here, but so that comes off. Is there a spring or anything? No, okay. There's a little button, and there's your clicker in there, and I guess you just, you know, when you push this down, it clicks it. It's just clicking metal, right? But that's cool that you can take it apart and realize it. Usually they come with an extra clicker or something. I have a couple from a different item. I don't know if this came with any extra, but good to know that. And then you just take that off. And you have a couple O-rings, and again, you have this sort of finger groove thing. And I would always put it through, well, you have to put it through this way. And it seats in. Let's see if we can get it in again. Like that. And then now it's a desk spinner. You can also hold it in your hand. I really like the ridges I like the fact that it looks like a sort of power button. And then the best part is the clicker. You know, you can spin it and click at the same time. You know, you can just hold it and click. You can spin. It's just a lot of fun, in my opinion. I think what you need to be careful of is some people say the spin times aren't great or whatever. I think what happens is you can't touch the edges. So you'll see here, if I hold it on my finger, it's not bad, right? It's not like, I don't think I'm touching it anywhere to stop it. But if you kind of like touch the, see, if you touch the edge at all, like in here while it's spinning, it can really slow it down. I think maybe that's what people are doing. Or they're somehow seating this in so that it, you know, the O-rings aren't in proper or something. And something's touching the side or whatever so the bearing can't spin properly. Because when I gave it a good spin like that, I timed it and got, like I said, I got almost 2 minutes. So, anyway, that's a quick rundown of some of these, you know, see, there you go, it stopped. So, something's up with it. Maybe I pushed it in too far. There's some kind of way to set this up properly so that it doesn't stop so fast. I don't know how to explain that better, but like this one, you can just hear the difference. Sounds like a turbine going. And it may be touching the desk, so it could slow it down. Obviously, I didn't start them all at the same time. See, yeah, there's something up with that, because it was pretty much awesome before. I don't know what I did to mess it up. You know, you can see a little bit of rubbing there. Like, I don't know. They're all still going. You see what I mean? Like, it's all just like, I don't know, maybe it's better at a desktop. Something's up here, though. That's all I'm saying. Something's weird with it. Because I had it really spinning like crazy. So, I'm surprised that one's still going. Because we only got like, what, 30 seconds out of it earlier, and now it's just still going. So it's a matter of how you place them, maybe, or I don't know. It's interesting, right? So that one's going to finally stop. But that was good. And I think I had taken the center out and put it back in. So maybe when I put it back in, I just happened to put it in right. You know what I mean? Where there was no issues. I can feel it churning right now. Like the balls are hitting something in there. So it could also just be the way you sit it. Like the way you have it sitting on the desk. I don't know. Like now this one's going just fine. That one just sings, man. That thing just goes and goes and goes. This one finally stopped. That was a couple minutes on this one. This one's always been really good. I really enjoy this one. So they're all really cool. They've all stopped at this point. This one's going to keep going, guys. I don't think it's going to stop anytime soon. Again, I marked it at 5 minutes earlier. And that was just me going like this. And then I held it on my finger and let it spin. My finger got like sore. So All right, that's just a quick rundown of some of the tabletop type little maybe pocket spinners, whatever you want to call them. I think they're cool. I thought I would probably just get one or two and call it a day. The Bolt one, do I regret selling it? No, I honestly just don't. I don't know. That one wasn't for me. I really like this one, and I like the mini dealer even though it doesn't have a ton of function, and I want a full size just to have both. And the SAM, take or leave. I don't know. I'm just not getting anything out of it. It's kind of like the Bolt. And this thing, man, I wasn't sure, but I freaking love it now. So anyway, that's it, guys. Let me know what you think down in the comments. I hope you guys have an absolutely fantastic day, and I will catch you later.